Here are 10 unusual ways to get into an anime convention for free. 1. Start a YouTube channel or Instagram page. Most conventions offer free admission to press, and nowadays influencers are often considered press. If you reach a certain minimum number of subscribers or followers, usually in the thousands, you can ask for free admission. Worst they can do is say no. If you have a channel, you can email contact@animecon.org to see if you qualify for my conventions. At my company, we're very generous, but we're also pretty careful about who we let in for free. There is, for example, this YouTube channel of content that is just harassing cosplayers, and we refuse to let them come to our event. 2. Be a disability helper. Many autistic and differently abled people might require personal caretakers and helpers to attend the convention. They go with them to support their specific needs. Conventions are supposed to be accommodating under the ADA, and many conventions will provide a free pass to that helper person. There are some conventions that make ADA assistants pay for their own ticket, but those conventions are at risk of being sued for violations of the Americans with Disabilities Act. 3. Volunteer for staff. Most conventions, music festivals, and other events are always on the lookout for volunteers. If you like giving back and seeing things behind the scenes, it's really easy to volunteer and help with convention setup or teardown. 4. Run a panel. Many conventions give free admission to panelists because panels are what fill out the programming schedule and provide a lot more insight from the members of the community. So if you have something interesting to say, whether it's about cosplay, something you know about, anime history, or you want to run a quirky game show, you can usually get a free badge just by submitting a panel and then running it at the convention. 5. Compete in a contest. Masquerades, cosplay competitions, AMV contests, and even esports tournaments at some conventions, winners will often get free badges for the next year. Some cons also waive admission for performers or competitors as part of the event. 6. Volunteer for a vendor. Artist Alley and Vendor Hall participants are often looking for helpers to help watch and help set up their booths at the convention. 7. Become a panel moderator or host. Some cons hire moderators to help introduce guests, keep panels on schedule, or run Q&As. If you're good in front of people, on stage, and organized, you can snag a free pass by stepping up. 8. Perform. If you're in a band, a dance troupe, or even a cosplay skit group that's been accepted into the programming, your admission is usually covered. Live entertainment is valuable to conventions, and they'll often comp you for being part of it. 9. Be invited as a guest. This is rare, but if you have a niche talent, skill, or following, conventions will offer guest status. Small cons in particular are willing to bring in cosplayers, artists, local voice actors, or influencers as guests of honor, which comes with free admission to the event. 10. Find a sponsor. Some local businesses or anime clubs will sponsor cosplayers, influencers, or performers to attend, especially if you're representing their brand or group at the convention. In exchange for some promotional work, you might get your ticket covered. That's 10 unusual ways to get into an anime convention for free. None of them are guaranteed, and some take some work, but every single one has worked for somebody. Worst case, you try and get told no. Best case, you save yourself the cost of admission and get a little bit of a different perspective on the convention experience. I'm Ryan. I hope to see you at the next AnimeCon.org event.